Now, every new parent knows the agony of being unable to calm a crying baby. It's a huge source of anxiety as well as sleep deprivation. But what if you could switch off your baby's cries as easily as a TV remote control? Sounds like a dream world, doesn't it? But a Hollywood pediatrician to the stars, Dr. Harvey Karp, says he's developed a 5-step calming technique that is 100% guaranteed to soothe your baby, ease colic, and enjoy a peaceful night. He calls it the calming reflex, and it's based on 5 simple steps.
You can see the wrapping by itself didn't calm her down. And that's usually the way it is. If she's rolled onto her side now, her tummy, let's see how she does. The wrapping itself does not calm him down.
No.
But now let's add some of the other S's.
And that clip was from Dr. Karp's American DVD, The Happiest Baby on the Block. And he's here with us now, along with Charlotte Bentley and baby Jessica in the pink, and Rona Glazer with baby Benjamin. He's going to fall asleep.
And we have to say that we've got our own experiments that we've been filming all day. We're going to show the viewers in a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, where you had a complete success. Every single screaming child, you stopped screaming very quickly. It's amazing.
What is the secret? You call it a reflex,
right.
a simple... Is it because, when you tell us, in what sense is it a reflex?
Well, babies are born with many reflexes. You don't have to teach a baby how to suck. You could imagine how hard that would be. They're born automatically knowing how to suck, how to cry, how to breathe, how to sneeze. And what I discovered is that calming is also a reflex. That when you do the right things, you can turn that on in minutes, even in seconds, very much like a knee reflex. If you hit a knee and you do it in the right place, the foot goes out. You can do it 100 times in a row. Yeah. If you miss by a half an inch, nothing happens. So for years, we've known about wrapping and rocking and shushing. Those are not new concepts. But the trouble was that people didn't know exactly how to do it.
Or to put them together.
Or to put them together.
Yeah.
And when you do it in the right way, and you do it at the right age of a baby, and you do it together, then it works almost, it's almost irresistible.
You've written a book called Baby Bliss, which is a bestseller in the States, and it's available in this country now. And you talk about, have I got this right? The 5 S's.
That's right.
Swaddling, slide, stomach position, shushing, swinging, and sucking. Those are the 5 S's. And those are the simple techniques that put together will stop a baby crying, guaranteed.
That's right. Well, 98%.
Right,
you know, there are some children who do actually have stomach pain, but one of the big misconceptions that parents have is that they have gas or the wind or colic. And people think that just because a baby cries, it's that they have severe pain. But if you can calm a baby in a minute, of course you know it's not severe pain because pain wouldn't go away like that. I want to say one quick thing, which is that the curious thing about those 5 steps is they all imitate the baby's experience inside the uterus. Right. And ultimately, our babies are not like horses. They can't run the first day of life. They're very immature by comparison. And so when we imitate the baby's experience in the uterus, including the noise...
That's the shushing.
Uterus, that's the shushing.
Is that the mother's blood?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's louder than a vacuum cleaner inside the uterus.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying that up to 3 months, a baby is still technically a fetus. It's more like a fetus than a functioning human being.
Exactly right.
Right.
And in fact, you call it the 4th trimester. I mean, we think of 3 trimesters, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months birth. You think actually, in a perfect world, wouldn't be very fair on the mums, it'd be great for baby to stay...
I haven't had anyone sign up.
No, but it would be great for the baby to stay in the womb for another 3 months, because really, that's where they're best, that's where they're happiest.
And in fact, that's what we do once they're born.
Right.
You know, and inside we hold them 24 hours a day. So if you hold your baby 12 hours a day, it seems like a lot from our point of view, but from a baby's point of view,
Let's do a live check, and then we'll see the tape. Because is that Benjamin?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Benjamin.
Okay, Benjamin's
okay, sweet boy. So let's first do the wrapping. The swaddling is the first step, and it's with the arms down. And I call it the doo-doo technique because it's down, up, down, up. So first we wrap one arm down.
Remember, folks, this is live, right? We can't rig this.
Really snug.
We would.
The next wrap is up. He's 2 months old now. Then we do down a tiny bit, and then up and across. That's the belt that holds it all together. And this is a nice big blanket that can get around this well-nourished young man. Now, the wrapping doesn't usually turn on the reflex, but now let's do the second S, which is the side position. Let's do the next one. Now the next S.
He looks really happy.
It's tiny jiggles, almost like a shiver. Not violent moves, it's just a tiny fast shiver. And then sucking, if these things don't work, you can do sucking as a process.
Guys, we live in a cynical age, all right? I just want to show you. That's camera one. There we are. A cynical age. Can you see, read the time?
What?
Okay, this is completely live, all right? That wasn't in any sound. Some people kind of, they don't believe it. You know, they don't believe we went to the moon, for example. All right, well, let's see. Brilliant, well done.
Thank
I'm not mad. You know, people, we live in a cynical age.
Can we have a look at the experiments you've been conducting with us all day? But just very briefly before we do that, let me talk to you two. Is he normally quite a quiet baby, or does he...
Varies. He
Varies.
does have his crying moments.
How is it at night?
He has become a lot better, but it varies night to night, really.
And she had a screaming fit a minute before we came into the studio just now, and he sorted her out in 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, let's see the experiment that we did, and you know, we would never try and con you, honestly. If it doesn't work, we'll tell you. You've seen experiments go wrong, but this is what happened this afternoon.
So we'll wrap you down, and then up and across. This is the belt that holds it all together.
No.
No idea. Okay. 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 Good job. Good job.
What, this blanket?
Now we roll you over. Sometimes just the side position by itself will calm a baby down. What are you going to do? You're going to go for the pacifier for me now?
Wonderful.
Fantastic. Thank
Okay.
you very much
Thank you
indeed.
both.
That
Thank you
was
all.
fascinating. And
Thank you so much.
Harvey's book, Baby Bliss, there it is out now. And if you want any more information about his techniques, you can also visit our website, which is channel4.com/Richard and
We
Judith.
have some information about the DVD there as well.
Oh, fine.
Oh, really?
Okay, good.
Okay,
Well, it's all on the
fine.
website, anyway. Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
That was
you.
quite a test, that. Quite a test.